The Victorian era, spanning from 1837 to 1901, was a time of remarkable change and innovation, but it was also marked by some truly bizarre fads that might leave us scratching our heads today. From the fascination with spiritualism and seances to the peculiar trend of mourning jewelry, the Victorians had a unique way of expressing their beliefs and emotions. This period saw the rise of odd pastimes like competitive mourning and the obsession with taxidermy, where people would preserve their beloved pets for eternity. In this video, we'll delve into these unusual trends, exploring not just what they were, but why they captivated the Victorian public. Understanding these eccentric practices offers us a fascinating glimpse into the social norms and values of the time. By examining these fads, we can better appreciate the complexities of human behavior and the cultural context that shaped them. So, buckle up as we journey through the strange yet intriguing world of Victorian fads. Memento Mori, a reflection on mortality. In the Victorian era, the fascination with death and remembrance was deeply woven into the fabric of society. The concept of Memento Mori, which translates to "remember you must die," served as a poignant reminder of mortality. This cultural significance was reflected in various practices and items that encouraged individuals to confront the inevitability of death. Memento Mori items, such as skull jewelry and intricate mourning rings, were not just fashion statements. They were tangible reminders of life's fragility. These pieces often featured symbols like skulls or hourglasses, prompting wearers to reflect on their own mortality. Another striking example of this fascination was post-mortem photography, where families would capture images of deceased loved ones, often posed as if they were still alive. These haunting photographs served as a way to memorialize the dead and keep their memory alive. By exploring these practices, we gain insight into how the Victorians navigated grief and the complex relationship they had with death. Hair jewelry, love and loss. Encapsulated. During the Victorian era, hair jewelry emerged as a deeply sentimental practice, encapsulating the emotions of love and loss in a tangible form. This unique art form allowed individuals to create lasting mementos from the hair of loved ones, serving as a physical reminder of their presence. The emotional connections behind hair jewelry were profound. It symbolized enduring affection, remembrance, and even mourning. Craftsmanship played a crucial role in the creation of these intricate pieces. Artisans would skillfully weave or braid strands of hair into elaborate designs, often incorporating gold or silver settings to enhance their beauty. The meticulous attention to detail made each piece a unique work of art. Popular styles of hair jewelry included lockets, brooches, and bracelets, each carrying its own significance. For instance, a locket containing a loved one's hair could signify eternal love, while a brooch might serve as a memorial for someone who had passed. Through these delicate creations, Victorians found a way to keep their cherished memories close to their hearts. The rise of spiritualism. The Victorian era was a time of great change, marked by rapid industrialization and scientific advancements, which led many to question traditional beliefs about life and death. This cultural context set the stage for the rise of spiritualism, an obsession with the supernatural and the desire to communicate with spirits. As people grappled with the loss of loved ones and the uncertainties of the modern world, spiritualism offered solace and hope. Popular practices like seances became a common way for individuals to seek contact with the deceased. These gatherings often featured mediums who claimed to channel spirits, providing comfort to grieving families. Spirit photography also gained traction, with photographers capturing images that purportedly included ghostly figures, further fueling the fascination with the afterlife. Notable figures in the spiritualism movement included the Fox sisters, who famously claimed to communicate with spirits through rapping sounds, and renowned author Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who passionately advocated for spiritualism. Together, these elements created a rich tapestry of belief and curiosity that defined the Victorian obsession with the supernatural. Fads in fashion, corsets and crinolines. Victorian society was characterized by extreme fashion trends, with corsets and crinoline skirts taking center stage. These garments were not merely clothing. They were symbols of societal pressures that dictated how women should present themselves. Corsetry, designed to create an hourglass figure, was seen as essential for achieving the ideal feminine silhouette. Women often endured discomfort and restricted movement to conform to these beauty standards, reflecting the era's rigid expectations of femininity. The health implications of wearing corsets were significant. Many women experienced issues such as respiratory problems, digestive disorders, and even fainting spells due to the tight lacing. Despite these risks, the allure of a small waist and the fashionable crinoline skirts, which added volume and grandeur, kept women striving for these trends. Moreover, these fashion choices were closely tied to social status. The ability to wear elaborate crinolines and tightly laced corsets signified wealth and refinement, reinforcing class distinctions. Thus, corsets and crinolines were not just about aesthetics. They encapsulated the complexities of gender, health, and social hierarchy in Victorian society. The obsession with collectibles. The Victorian era was marked by a fervent passion for collecting unusual items, reflecting the curiosity and eclectic tastes of the time. Popular collectibles included taxidermy, where animals were preserved and displayed as trophies, and curiosities, which encompassed a wide range of oddities such as shrunken heads, unusual fossils, and bizarre artifacts from distant lands. These items were not just mere possessions. They were symbols of status and sophistication. The motivations behind these collecting habits were varied. For many, it was a way to showcase wealth and knowledge, as owning rare or peculiar items demonstrated a refined taste and an adventurous spirit. Others were driven by a genuine fascination with the natural world and the mysteries it held. Collections were often displayed prominently in homes, transforming living spaces into personal museums. Glass cabinets and ornate shelves showcased these treasures, inviting guests to marvel at the owner's unique finds. This obsession with collectibles not only reflected individual interests, but also highlighted the broader Victorian desire to explore and understand the world around them. In this video, we've explored the bizarre fads that defined Victorian culture, from the haunting practice of Memento Mori to the intricate art of hair jewelry. We delved into the rise of spiritualism, the extreme fashion trends of corsets and crinolines, and the obsession with collecting unusual items. Each of these trends not only reflects the unique values and beliefs of the time, but also highlights the complexities of human behavior in the face of societal pressures and changing norms. Understanding these historical trends is essential, as they provide valuable insights into the Victorian mindset and the cultural context of the era. By examining these peculiar practices, we can appreciate the rich tapestry of history that shapes our present. If you found this exploration intriguing, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with friends who might also be fascinated by the quirks of history. Stay tuned for more captivating content that dives deep into the past and uncovers the stories that shaped our world.